Hindi magandang weather, but you opted to go here to attend our RICOH event. We're very excited about this afternoon's event because we want to share with you what we have in terms of products and solutions. So I hope you will enjoy and learn something new for this afternoon. Okay? Let me start up with our product lineup. But before that, RICOH has been in the industry for so long, as Sir Eric mentioned. And RICOH actually, as part of its effort in bringing innovative technology to our customers, is actually the evolution of the office printing business. Earlier, Sir Eric mentioned that we also have other parts of the product, which are the production printers. But this afternoon, we will focus on the office printing. So the office printing business industry. And RICOH is actually redefining these business domains in providing value proposition. And RICOH is always wanting to give what the customer needs. And since we are in the printing industry for so long, we wanted to leverage on that strength. Okay? And the basic policies of RICOH also is to provide our customers, as I've mentioned, new value propositions. So these are applications, solutions that will actually help or revolutionize the way we print, yung printing experience of each of the users. Because traditionally, whenever you print, it's something that's really boring. In a typical office scenario, for example, you have a laptop and you want to print something, most likely document, no? So you click Control P, and then you go to the machine and then get the paper, and then that's it. But with RICOH, we want to give you a more fun and exciting experience whenever you go to your machines. That's what we're trying to do here right now. And of course, with that, with those applications and solutions, we aim to increase the productivity of our users. So ngayon kasi, all of the companies are really looking for the productivity of their employees. So they will enjoy the machine, and then each of the employees will increase also their productivity because we have a lot of shortcuts to offer. Whenever you print, you scan, or you copy. And with RICOH, actually, we keep on adapting to the fast-changing working environment. And today, we will give you something that you can start to have a digital workplace. Something that's very mobile. Everything is connected with each other, with your smartphone, with your tablet. Everything is connected with RICOH products. So, this afternoon, let me present to you the RICOH's latest machines, starting off with our multifunction printers. These are colored multifunction printers. And then we will have later our interactive whiteboard and our projectors. Okay? So we have here a complete lineup or offering for you to start a digital workplace. Alright? Okay. So starting off with our MFP, this one is MPC 4504EXSP. It's a 45 copies per minute machine. And then another one is MPC 2004EXSP, 20 copies per minute. And as you can see, it has a built-in 10.1-inch smart operation panel. We call it SOP. This will really change the way you print. It's actually putting an Android-based tablet into an MFP. That's exciting, right? So it's built in with our multifunction printers. And with the latest models, it also has a built-in PostScript emulator. So whenever you're using a Mac device, you can expect a very vivid color printout. So you don't need to buy an option for you to print using your Mac devices. And it also supports different types of media or paper, up to 350 GSM of paper. And it has an optional NFC card reader. For some of our customers, they want to authorize their users or their employees before they print. And that's something for security also. So like here in RICOH Philippines, we use our IDs before we can print. And actually, lahat ng piniprint namin na monitor kung sinong pinakamalakas sa amin mag-print. Sino malakas mag-mono, sino malakas mag-color. So nakikita yon. And what's good about that is yung administrator can set a limit also. We can provide that solution using our MFPs. And of course, it has OCR unit option to scan documents into searchable PDFs. So everything, you can do it with our multifunction printers. Okay? But this afternoon, we want to highlight our smart operation panel. As I mentioned earlier, this will really change the way you print. So before I proceed with the demonstration, let me share with you this video. Alright, so you've seen how powerful this SOP are. Okay? And what's new about this SOP? Because we've launched this last year. RICOH added new applications for this SOP. Okay? And these are Easy Plus. These are 13 applications built in our SOP. So we categorize in 3. So starter pack, education, and general office pack. 13 applications. Our aim is to complete it up to 21 after the fiscal year ends. So we have here different types of applications, but I'll show you some of it, maybe 3 or 4. Later we can complete it later on. So I'll choose, for example, I have here this ID and I want to clone this image. Saan pa ba pwede nilagay? For example, business card. For SMB customers, yung mga nag-startup pa lang, they don't want to invest on outsourcing yung mga business cards nila. They can print on their laptop, and then if they want to distribute, they can use this copy clone application in our SOP. One by one photo. For example, you will submit a requirement and you need a lot of photos. You can copy the image or clone it. Ideally, or before, what we used to do, we have our laptop. Copy paste, Control C, Control V, like that, diba? But with SOP copy clone, by the way, you can see my SOP here in that IWB. So whenever I press something here, you can see on that IWB. So I have here my ID, just put it in the glass, and then you choose copy clone, and then you scan it, just one time scanning. Okay, I press scan, and the machine will scan the image, ID, business cards, memo, whatever it is that you want to scan and duplicate or clone, you can place and scan in our machine. So right now it's scanning, and what's good about this SOP, you can see the preview right away in your SOP. So you can see in your screen. So I have here one scanned image, and then I can choose how many I can clone. 2, 3, 4, 6, and so on. So for example, I choose 6 copies that I need to clone for that particular ID. And then, as easy as 1, 2, and 3, then you can have it printed out with 6 copies of that one scanned image. So automatically, easy as 1, 2, 3, that's the Easy Plus Copy Clone application. Okay, so it's now printing. Okay, so there you go. You don't need a laptop, a computer to Control-C, Control-V, copy-paste, cut and copy-paste, yeah, to do this. You only need your ID, your original document, place it in your machine, scan it, and select how many do you like. Cool, isn't it? That's Copy Clone from Easy Plus. Okay, another one. Usually in our offices, we have lots of receipts. Diba? So normally we use this for reimbursement whenever we have expenses, diba? And we need soft copies. We need these copies to send it to our own email addresses. And we want to organize it, sort it per date, for example. So using receipt scan application, so I'll just exit here first, and then I'll go to receipt scan. Put your receipts on the glass. Carry, thank you. And then, in just one-time scanning, you can sort individually. And the SOP can also preview one by one in just one scanning. So then you divide the SOP, yung preview sa SOP, so you can sort it per date. And what's good about it, when you send it to your email, hindi na kayo malilito because the title of the file is the date itself. Because if it's connected to the internet, after sorting, you can send it directly to your email. Okay, that's the receipt scan. So right now, we already pressed the scan, and you can see the preview that it is divided into 3. I put 3 types of receipts. And just by dragging it into dates, you can sort it and then send to your email address, to folder or to your email address. Just one scanning of 3 or multiple receipts. That's the receipt scan application. Okay, another one is the book cover maker. So, for those people na mahilig sa books and they wanted to make it personalized, so hindi na sila mahihirapan mag-edit or mag-select ng design, diba, for them to create their own book cover. So we have here that application, Book Cover Maker. Okay? What's good about this, it has templates already in our SOP. So you can choose whatever template you want. For example, Merry Christmas, for example. And you can personalize it by typing either your name, the title of the book, or whatever it is. So for example, I will type here, title would be RICOH press event, for example. And you can select the thickness. So when you fold it, it's just fit to your to your book. Okay, for example, like that, RICOH press event, you can adjust the thickness. And if you want to, if your book is a little bit big, larger than A4 size, you just turn on the A3 print. And this machine is, of course, capable of printing A3. You just type your title and then print. Okay? So, this SOP has a lot of, right now it's printing, has a lot of templates already for you to choose from. So, very cute siya, na very simple but very interesting talaga, di ba? Na no need for a laptop, di ba? Increasing productivity tayo, di ba? So, yeah, it's now printing on A3 size of paper, and then just like that, easy as 1, 2, 3, you already have your book cover. A lot of templates to choose from in our SOP, and those are already built in every machine. So that's the Easy Plus. Okay, so as I've mentioned, we have 13 applications. Later on, if you want to check everything, we can demo it to you. But we would like to share you one more feature that's very good to offer here using our MPC24EXSP. So Carrie, the product manager, will demonstrate how the staple-less finisher works. Okay?
So, we have here 5 pages of document. So, ano ba yung usual na ginagawa natin when it comes to meeting? We print it out, we sort it out, and then we staple. And one. Minsan, pag nagkamali pa, nag-usap pa yung Alright, so we're going to show you how easy it is and how and safe and environment friendly our machine is. So I'll place this one here. Just press of a button. It will already 5 pages. By the way, this is 20 pages per minute. And this one is 45 pages per minute. Okay, this is what we call internal finisher. Yung dati natin, kung papansin nyo, dumalaki habang meron kang finisher. But this one, hindi na. So, nandun siya more of your space. Internal na siya.
So this one is the original. She copied it and then, because it's 5 pages, she needs to staple it.
Yeah. Gano'n naman katibay kaya to? Okay, and you have all your samples in your...
Yes, your press kit is actually, ito, last night dito namin pinarate using the staple-less finisher. So you can check kung gaano siya galing staple without using staple wires. Just use this finisher together, of course, with the machine. Okay? 5 pages. Normally, kasi pag 1, of course, 2, you don't need to staple yet. 3, 4. Pag nabasa niya na 5 pages, then i-staple niya.
Meron din kami hybrid. So, pag na-detect niya na more than 5 na to, it will automatically use the staple wire. But if it is 5 or less, it will intelligently select yung staple-less finisher.
So yun, we have different options. Very intelligent na yung mga multifunction printers natin. That's why, again, I'd like to mention, we want to offer something exciting for our users, yung printing experience nila.